first off the plane.
We were in seats 1A and 1B.
Incredible. Honestly.
We're gonna have to wait for our bags though, so.
Like, Ryanair may not seat you together, but I think 3 of our like 4 or 5 Ryanair flights, we've been able to move.
Today, Catherine was in 1A and then the woman in 1B. Her boyfriend was next to me in 17A and B. So we just swapped.
Ridiculous. But yeah, first off the plane. This is crazy.
Loved it.
Also, all the legroom, amazing. Anyway, we're in Greece. Just thought I'd do a quick hotel tour because it's so cute. It is. This is like, our room is just back here. And then in front of us, look at this. This is like I think the last hotel we had a pool was Dubai. And there's just like the water over there. I mean, how stunning. We are now gonna walk into Fira just to look around for a couple of hours. And then we have an exciting little excursion this afternoon, so that'll be fun. Been walking around Fira. It's quite busy, but it's also not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, given the size of the town, I thought it would be a lot more packed.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad, but it is also only 11.
Yeah.
I think it'll get busier
Probably.
closer to lunchtime. But there are so many clothes shops around, and everything is beautiful.
I could buy so many clothes here.
I know, it's probably a good thing we don't have space in our suitcases, or we would be wasting, not wasting money, but spending a lot of money. Alright, our first Greek lunch.
That's Souvlaki Peters. I'm so excited. It smells amazing.
It looks so good.
We had to get the tomates, and it's day 1 and I've already got some. I'm so excited.
What have you got?
I got apple, cinnamon, and honey.
She said because we're about to go on a boat trip and I get motion sick, so I didn't really want to eat like fried dough balls just before we go on a boat. But I will be getting them another day. Alright, we're on our way down to the old port to go on our boat trip, which we'll talk about in a second. Look at this view. Like, it's insane. It's honestly, so beautiful.
I was saying to Krissie earlier that, you know, when you daydream about all the places you're going, like, oh, I can't wait to like wear this in Greece on the islands or like something. I feel like the Greek islands was the #1 place we did that with. We sometimes did it with like Italy,
France, we did it a bit.
Yeah, or Spain or something, but mostly we were like, imagine walking on the Greek islands. And now we are walking on the Greek islands. Like, what in the hell is going on?
It's crazy. This is like in 9 and a bit months of travel, this is probably the place we've talked about going the most.
I would say.
And we're finally here. It's so exciting. All right, we just walked down to the old port.
Yeah, I feel like if you've ever been to Fira and you've walked down to the old port, you know how we're feeling.
My legs are shaking.
Yeah.
That was a lot of stairs.
That was a lot of stairs.
And they're so slippery.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were like, we'll make the stairs out of a slippery stone.
Yeah. I honestly think it's just years and years of people stepping on them. Having made them smooth.
It's okay, we're going to go on our boat tour. We're going to have a good time. And then we're going to catch the cable car back up,
yes,
I think. All right, we've found where our boat company is. So while we wait for it, we will explain what we're doing. It's basically a boat tour out to the volcano. Like is it the crater? I don't know. I feel like the whole thing is the crater. The whole thing is the caldera.
Right. Yeah, just the middle.
The island that's like in the middle of Santorini. And we're going to do like a walk out there, and then we're going to the hot springs, which I've heard are not actually hot. And we're going to swim there, and we are so excited to swim.
Yes.
We've both we've both been wearing our swimmers under our clothes.
Yeah,
all day.
so we're just like double layered.
It's hot.
Yeah.
But I think we made the right choice because it doesn't look like these boats have anywhere to get changed.
Yeah.
Alright, we've made it across to the volcano.
On the volcano.
Which I think we've figured out so most of Santorini is a caldera, and then this is actually like the currently active or dormant volcano, but not extinct.
It's very lavy.
Yes, it definitely looks like we're standing on a volcano. But you can see over here, one of these towns is Fira, where we just came from.
It looks so cool.
It looks incredible.
We're just about to do a guided tour of the volcano for like an hour, and then we're gonna go swimming.
Okay, we just did a little tour with like a guy from our boat, and we were correcting what we learnt. So like basically all of Santorini is a volcano, and this is just like the newest island. But you can see, I don't know if you're able to see it on the video, but you can see all the layers in the like rock of where it's like exploded over the years, and like new layers have settled in. It's so cool. It's definitely worth coming here, but there are people on our tour wearing like flip-flops and sandals. I would not recommend.
No.
Wear
like,
proper shoes.
It's like rocky.
Yeah,
like,
and sandy and like... Ooh. But it is really cool. It's definitely worth coming here. It's €5 to enter the island, so like on top of the boat tour. But that's still not too bad.
Yeah.
€5 each, obviously. But yeah, it's very cool. Alright, we're on the move and we're heading to the swimming spot, which, because I use my phone for vlogging, we will not be able to film anything. One day maybe we'd get a waterproof camera, but today is not that day. So you will next see us when we have swum in the Mediterranean. The Aegean. The Aegean. And we will be much more refreshed than we are now. That was so nice.
Oh my god.
I'd learned this before, but I forgot that like the Mediterranean and the Aegean are like saltier than
we like
water.
jumped in and it got in my mouth and I was like, oh my god, it's so salty. But it's so good.
It's so nice because it means you float easier as well.
Yeah.
Also, so we said like it was the hot springs and we were like, we don't think they're hot. There are pockets where it's warmer.
Yeah.
But apparently a lot of the minerals that are in the warm water from the spring can stain swimmers. So we stayed away from that. But even then the temperature was beautiful.
I was a bit scared at first because the guy was like, it's deep water, and I was like, oh, I hate not being able to see the bottom like everyone else. But it was fine because there was like probably 100 to 200 other people in all.
Maybe not that many.
There's like 3 or 4 boats stopped here, so there was heaps of people.
Yeah, it wasn't like too crowded because it's like a big space.
Yeah.
But yeah, we weren't too worried about creatures. Also, like we're in Greece, we're not in Australia. There's not like saltwater crocodiles trying to get us. But that was so nice. Good morning. We have come out to Oia this morning. It is
the place to be.
The place to be, which is why we're staying in Fira.
Yes.
But like Oia is, if you've any picture you've ever seen of Santorini ever, was taken in Oia.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to get to from Fira as well. So.
Yeah. The good thing about Fira, I don't know if we said this yesterday, but all of the bus routes start and end in
Every
Fira.
single bus route.
So if you're wanting to use public transport, Fira is definitely a better place to stay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you have to go through Fira anyway.
Yeah.
But from Oia, it's just one bus. It costs us €1.60 each.
Yeah.
It's so easy. But they do get full, so you'll need to get there early. But it was pretty quick to get here, and now I'm going to spend the day wandering around Oia and finding all of the famous sites.
I'm so excited.
And getting some more Greek food for lunch.
Yes.
We are in the most beautiful ceramic store.
Oh, we want to buy everything.
The temptation to buy literally everything is so strong. It's so beautiful.
Alright, we were just stuck in human traffic.
I'll put like the footage in. It was insane.
It wasn't like that long, luckily.
No, but there are a lot of people in here today.
we came early-ish, as you saw, but also we were planning on only staying till after lunch because of this very reason. So I'm glad that we've sort of planned to get the bus back in a couple of hours because I don't know how long we can do this for.
Yeah.
But aside from that, beautiful place.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning. Like,
Also,
I can see why there's so many people
yeah.
here, but it's a small place and the streets
Yeah.
are narrow.
There's also like the most beautiful produce. Not produce, but like clothing and jewelry. The opal jewelry here is like really tempting. It's just gorgeous.
It's so nice. It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at this place.
I honestly think the hardest thing about being here is just looking down on all the hotels with the pools and just being like, oh.
Yeah. We do have a pool in our hotel.
We do.
Which
it doesn't have this view.
It doesn't have the view, but we are going to swim in it this afternoon.
Yeah, we are. We're so excited.
But it is stunning. So out here, that's another island of the like caldera, and then I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the one out here above my finger is the volcano that we were on yesterday. It's so cool. The view is insane.
It's just so surreal. Like I was saying to Krissie that this is probably one of the places that I think is most different from like Sydney and Australia.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I would say Venice is up there, but then like Santorini's probably top. It's just so different.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's
also
amazing.
like it's so Greek. Like obviously we knew that the Greek islands had all the like the round roofs and everything's whitewashed, but like
this is peak Greek.
It's so beautiful. And it's really cool that you can like see the whole shape of the volcano from up here.
It's you can see it a lot easier than
From
Fira.
Fira, yeah.
Eurus number 2.
Second lunch and we've got Eurus again, and we're just sitting.
Technically, yesterday we had souvlaki, so.
True.
Oh my god.
We've also got some chips, and also we're somewhat joined by a tiny Greek cat who is just sleeping on the wall down there. And like, this is our view.
Amazing.
It's pretty cool.
You can never leave Greece now.
She's using my foot as like... For context, she was over here and she moved in. I did not crowd her like this. Hi. We finished our lunch.
It was very nice.
Played with the cat for a bit. And now we are going to head back to Fira. But Ia has been very nice, but I am glad we're staying in Fira.
Me too, yeah.
Just because it is a little bit quieter.
It's just bigger. There's more room. I'm also really glad that we decided just to come for the morning. And our plan is to now go back and have a swim in the hotel pool.
Yeah.
Especially because I just don't think you need that long here.
No, and the most popular thing to do is come here for sunset.
Yeah.
Which means from the afternoon it starts getting
really
busy.
I reckon.
But we're going to go and try and do sunset in Fira tonight.
I reckon people probably come from after lunch onwards and spend the afternoon here. So yeah, definitely if you don't want to do sunset, and we have been recommended to not by many people.
Most people.
Including locals. They're like, please don't go to Ia. Do it in the morning definitely, and then leave before it gets too busy.
Yeah. Alright, as you can probably see, it's getting towards sunset, and we are, well, we were going to head out and try and see the sunset, but
hey, we still will.
We can see the sunset over here behind that giant cloud.
But we decided on trying to see the sunset tonight, so we're just going to try tonight, and if it sucks, then it sucks.
Yeah, the forecast for tomorrow is exactly the same.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it's like, but I'm sure it'll be nice anyway.
Yeah, it'll be nice to look through Fira in the evening as well.
Yeah. Actually turning out to be a very nice
It's actually so good. The clouds have it's like dip below the clouds.
Yeah.
So
look at the reflection on the water. It's so cool. That was so much better than we expected it to be when we left our hotel. I know, that was so cool. It goes so red.
Oh my gosh.
We're also coming from... Oh, hi! We found some friends. Coming from Sydney, we're not used to sunsets over the water either, so like seeing the reflection is so cool.
No, it was really nice. Honestly, like it wasn't that busy. So recommend Fira for a sunset.
Absolutely. And from Fira you can kind of see Oia and like Thiracia and like
cooler.
A lot of the rest of Santorini as well.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend. It is our last full day in Santorini.
Yeah.
And we have come to the beach because 2 days of swimming wasn't enough.
No, we need more.
We're down at Perissa beach, which is obviously, as you can see, a black sand beach. There's, I think, one red sand beach in Santorini, and then the rest are black. Obviously from the volcano, like the volcanic rock. And it's very cool. I don't think I've been to a black sand beach before.
No, neither.
Sand is like a loose term. It's very coarse.
It's like dirt.
Yeah, it's like grainy. But it's very cool. The water's so clear. Yeah. And we're gonna chill here for the morning and go swimming and get some lunch and just relax on the beach for the first time in a long time.
It'll be so nice.
For a snack because it's always time for a snack. And we have had this issue in Europe. So one of our favourite chip flavours is barbecue, which we found here. I think Greece is like the second country we found barbecue flavoured chips.
Yeah, we couldn't find them even in England.
No, they have paprika flavour, which is pretty similar, but it's not the same. So having barbecue chips is so exciting.
Although we really have discovered paprika this trip.
That's not a flavour in Australia.
No, before I came here, I was like, I don't want paprika flavour. And then I tried it and I was like, oh, it's just barbecue.
Yeah. But like a lot of European flavours, like prawn cocktail, we don't like that. Salt and vinegar, we don't like that. What else do they have? Like sour cream and chive?
Yeah, like chicken doesn't
we
exist
don't like that.
here.
Yeah, chicken is not a flavour here.
Crazy.
Which, when you're from Australia, is weird because that's like the flavour of chip. Alright, we finished up our swim at the beach. The water is, like the other day, the most beautiful temperature.
So nice.
But the beach is so weird because like basically as soon as you get to the water, all the pebbles, like the sand disappears. And it's like a smooth rock.
It's just like one giant rock, but because it's in the water, it's like mossy and so slippery.
It's so slippery. So if you come swim at the beach here, like just be careful because we both fell over like 3 times. Yeah. You basically get in until you're like 10 centimeters in and then you just got to start swimming.
Yeah.
But it was lovely.
Beautiful.
And we sat somewhere in the shade that was free because the beach chairs are €15 each.
Yeah.
But it was nice. It was very nice. And now we are going to go get some more euros for lunch because what else would we do?
Literally.
What's happened?
I just opened the door to let some fresh air in and we have a visitor. Did he smell the meat we were cooking? Maybe.
Yeah. Do you think he can maybe tell where the food's being cooked?
You're very cute.
Come on, little buddy.
Is there something you would like? Alright, so I think the last thing we filmed was the cat at our place, but we didn't really explain what we did yesterday afternoon. But we got lunch at Perissa and then came back and then jumped straight in the pool because we were hot again.
And then we spent some time just sitting by the pool editing and Catherine called her parents. And we just chilled for the afternoon, so it wasn't really vlog worthy.
No, and then
it was nice.
This morning we just did like also very little. So it is now the afternoon. We have checked out and gotten some lunch and we're just sitting looking at the view before we go get our ferry.
Yeah, we have loved Santorini.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't say it's well hyped.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
overhyped.
appropriately hyped.
Like, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's like definitely worth coming here and like exploring all the streets and stuff. It's so beautiful.
Like even if you have to come in high season, I mean we have come in pretty high season and it hasn't been terrible. It's not been too hot, not been shockingly busy, but yeah, definitely try and get here if you can because it's so beautiful. It's like it's such a surreal place, honestly.
It's so cool. But we are heading to another Greek island this afternoon,
We are.
which is very exciting.
I'm so excited to explore somewhere like quieter and different and somewhere I've never been.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool.
So we're gonna leave this vlog here and do the next island in the next vlog. So thank you for watching. Give us a like, comment and subscribe, and you can check us out on Instagram as well.
Yeah. So I think that is all. So we will see you in the next one in Naxos.
See you then.
Bye.